Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, we are going to start taking a look at some knives on loan from Andrew Howard. Really appreciate Andrew sending these out for me to check out. Now, they're not newer knives. They've been out knives that have been out for a little while, but he was very nice and very generous to send them along for me to check out because I haven't had the opportunity, and I greatly appreciate that. For sure. The first one is this little guy right here, the TRM Nerd. Now, you guys know the TRM, the atom, the neutron, the shadow, for the most part, fairly decent sized knives. EDC, But man, this little guy is a really awesome little fifth pocket knife. I am digging this little guy. You guys know I like him. You guys know that it definitely fits my category of the bulldog knife, that I like to call them. Small knives with them kind of bigger, wider blade, just small knife, big attitude. That's what I get from this one. Absolutely 100%. Now this one's got the nice blue micarta on it and guys, I understand TRM, you got to be on top of it. You have got to be on top of them. You got to be watching their Instagram. You got to be, signed up for those email alerts because when they put out knives, they go quick. I mean, they're out and they're gone. Pretty much just that quick. So, when these came out, you had this, you had the micarta, you had G10, you had marble carbon fiber, and you had a wood, they call it tech wood, a really nice looking wood. But just like the rest of the TRM knives, guys, you can swap out these scales and not have to take the knife apart, which, for some people that aren't into taking their knives apart and doing all that, that's pretty cool because it still gives them the opportunity to kind of personalize the knife. And I like that. That's really cool. Digging this kind of blue micarta here. It's got terrific grip on it. 100%. Your pocket clip sits in there really nice. Now the screws aren't recessed, but as you can see there, well, there you go. The clip is inset into the scale there, so looks pretty good. No issue, in and out of pocket, really easy. Now this little guy, it looks like he's a little off center. It's solid, it's tight. No biggie, doesn't really rub or anything like that, but it is off to the show side just a little bit. But you got this nice little full of attitude 20 CV blade. I just dig this little guy. Now, it's pretty much a thumb roller for me. Now, I'm sure the expert Spidey flickers could probably use that to Spidey flick. I cannot, not even remotely. So yeah, it's a thumb roller for me, but that's all right. It's easily one hand operated, no big deal, just because of the size of the knife. But all right, let's get our specs and we'll just check it out. So overall, what are we looking at? You're looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 fully open. Got just over about a 3¼ inch blade, or handle, excuse me. It's going to give you about a 2¼ inch blade. And your cutting edge, almost 2¼ on your cutting edge. Now your grip length, it is smaller. Regular grip, you're looking at 2.5, but if you choke up using that forward choil, you can get almost 3¼ Now, if I put my regular grip, obviously it's a 3-finger knife, and that pinky pretty much locks it in. Now, choke up on that finger choil, and I can pretty much get all 4 fingers on that knife. Good little light duty, as I said, 5th pocket knife. Now, you're probably not going to be chopping down trees or anything crazy with this little guy, but for your everyday EDC tasks, it's going to do just fine. And yeah, nice thin slicey blade, flat ground. I mean, you can just get all sorts of grip on this thing. Little liner lock, your access to your liner is pretty darn good. You got decent access there. Get into it. I can get in there with my thumbnail, open it up, roll it open. It's not a dropper. It's nothing like that. It's on washers. It just doesn't pretend to be anything. It's not. It's just a fun little knife. Now, let's get a weight on it. Oh, no, we got to do our size comparison. So I'm not going to, obviously the PM2 is a much larger knife. But we'll throw the bug out there just for the heck of it, because that's kind of our smaller size knife that we use for comparison. I'll throw out do some other ones. There's the Rat 2, fairly similar to the bug out, a little bit smaller, but kind of a size comparison. And then one that kind of compares pretty well in size, and that's the Kershaw Shuffle. And even the Shuffle is a little bit more meatier all around. So it is a small knife. It's a utility, or not utility, but fifth pocket, you know, secondary carry. That's what I wanted to say. Secondary carry. I wouldn't probably carry this as a main carry unless I'm here around the house, not planning on going anywhere. Then sure, absolutely. I definitely carry it then. But out going to work and stuff like that, a knife this size would definitely be a secondary carry. What do we got? All right. Light little devil, 1.8. So it's about kind of sort of bug out weight. 50 grams on it. Tucks really well into that fifth pocket. I'll show you the carry. Disappears 100%. Yeah. Disappears right in that fifth pocket. Carries so very nicely there. The overall, I dig it. Well, you know what? I haven't really met a TRM knife that I haven't liked. TRM makes a very good knife. Availability is the big thing with them. When they're there, they're gone. You know, they drop, they go. So if something like this, or the Atom, or the Neutron, the Shadow has gotten really popular. I know a lot of people like the Shadow. For me, between the Atom and the Neutron, I'm more of a Neutron guy. It just kind of fits my hand a little bit better. I have a Neutron. I like it a lot, most definitely. So, but this is just a fun little knife. If you're interested in them, like I said, make sure you're watching their Instagram. Make sure you're watching, you get on their email list, because that's how you're going to know when the drops are coming. And they've done some kind of random drops, but not only as far as the knives go, but with a lot of their knives, just the scale options they offer for you to, like, you really personalize the knife. And that is really cool as well. And TRM is a fantastic company. They're always willing to help out. They take care of the community. They help out with the giveaways. They've always been very generous, helping out with giveaways and so on. And yeah, really cool. Now, the one they show on the website, it was the wood one, and they sell for, oh, what was it? Like 180? So that one was 190 for the wood and the 20 CV from the looks of it. Oh, there's a black micarta as well. Just a really cool little knife. Yeah. Are they kind of high dollar for a small knife? Yeah, absolutely. They are. So, I mean, for the TRM fans and those out there that really enjoy what TRM brings to the market, I think a lot of people jump on them. I mean, these guys sell out really quick too. So that's a personal preference, personal decision. Understand, totally, 100%. But it is a fun little knife, I have to say. Absolutely. So really appreciate you guys checking out the Nerd with me today. Like I said, it's not a new knife. It's been around for a little while, but I really appreciate Andrew sending it out so I could get an opportunity to check it out and just have some fun with it. And I most certainly did. Really appreciate you guys checking it out with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.